Hello guys and welcome to our channel Games for You. If you like our content, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe and ring that bell. Today we're going to list 10 games that were released on September 2020. Number 10. Stride. Stride is a parkour action game in virtual reality, in which you can experience the feeling of vertigo as you stream between rooftops and flow across balconies. Stride will be released in two phases. The first phase will be Stride Arcade and will consist of 3 modes, each released separately and in short succession. The modes are Endless Mode, Arena Mode, and Time Chase Mode. The second phase of the release will be complete story version of the game. And now guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe and ring that bell. Number 9. ULTRAKILL. ULTRAKILL is a fast-paced, ultra-violent retro FPS combining the skill-based style scoring from character action games with unadulterated carnage inspired by the best shooters of the 90s. Rip apart your foes with very destructive weapons and shower in their blood to regain your health. And now guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe and ring that bell. Number 8. Crusader Kings 3. Crusader Kings 3 is a grand strategy game set in the Middle Ages, developed by Paradox Development Studio and published by Paradox Interactive as a sequel to Crusader Kings 1, which was released in 2004, and Crusader Kings 2 released in 2012. The game was first announced during PDXCon 2019 in October 2019 and was released on 1st of September 2020. The game, like its predecessors Crusader Kings and Crusader Kings 2, is a grand strategy game and dynasty simulator set in the Middle Ages and will run from the Viking Age to the fall of the Byzantine. And now guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Number 7. Iron Harvest. Iron Harvest is a diesel punk style mecha real-time strategy video game. It was developed by King Art Games and published by Deep Silver. The game was released for Windows, PS4 and Xbox One on September 2020. The gameplay. In Iron Harvest, the player can control mecha, infantry, and hero units. The game is planned to feature over 20 missions and separate single-player storylines for each of the main 3 factions. The game will have multiplayer and skirmish modes. The setting of the game is in the 1920 alternate history universe created by the Polish artist Jacob Rusalski, which was popularized by the board game Scythe. The 1920-plus universe is inspired by the Polish-Soviet War of 1919 to 1920, and the game's theme has been described as diesel punk mecha. The story is focused on the conflict between 3 nations in Central and Eastern Europe, which are Polania, Rus-Viet, and Saxony, based respectively on Poland, Soviet Union, and Germany. Number 6. Ari and the Secret of Seasons. Ari and the Secret of Seasons is an action-adventure game developed by Belgian indie studio Exen, ported on consoles by Fishing Cactus and published by Modus Games. Ari and the Secret of Seasons is a 3D action-adventure platformer. The game is structured similar to The Legend of Zelda, with progress limited to certain areas of the game world until the player has collected a new weapon or ability for Ari to use. Number 5. WRC 9. World Rally Championship 9. It is the leading off-road simulation franchise endorsed by the world's top drivers. It is the most in-depth rally game on the market. 3 new rallies from Kenya, Japan, New Zealand, and over 15 classic cars and 100 special stages to tackle. WRC9 has new game modes specially designed for the community, including a club system where each player can create their own championship and compete in it online with the rest of the world. Take control of all official drivers and cars in 3 WRC categories with improved physics for even greater realism, redesigned environments, and all new pace notes for total immersion. Number 4. Craftopia. Craftopia is a brand new crafting game that was made by combining excellent features of various existing crafting games. It mixed our favorite contents like farming, automation, breeding pets, dungeon exploration, and building, based on the hack and slash survival to develop this exciting game with so much excitement and infinite possibility. And now, guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Number 3. Marvel's Avengers is an action role-playing brawler video game co-developed by Crystal Dynamics and published by Square Enix. Based on the Marvel Comics superhero team, the Avengers, the game is mainly inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe's iteration of the group, as well as the long-running comic book mythology. The game's main storyline takes place 5 years after A-Day, a celebratory day for the Avengers wherein a tragedy resulted in death and destruction, and the Avengers were blamed. The team is forced to reassemble to save the world from peril in the form of AIM. And now, guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Number 2. NBA 2K21. NBA 2K21 is a basketball simulation video game that was developed by Visual Concepts and published by 2K Sports. Based on the National Basketball Association (NBA), it is the 22nd installment in the NBA 2K franchise and the successor of NBA 2K20. The game was released on September 4th, 2020 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and will be later released for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Number 10. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is a skateboarding video game developed by Vicarious Visions and published by Activision. It was released on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One on September 4th, 2020. It is a remaster of the first two games in the Tony Hawk series, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater released in 1999 and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which was released in 2000. They were originally developed by Neversoft. It is the first major game in the series since Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2015. And now, guys, I will leave you to watch the video. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell.